Welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and if you recall, if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you might have heard me say the other day that the Royal Ghost in the hands of a professional might be just about game-breaking, and today, that is exactly what we are looking at right here. Exorcist from Tribe Gaming, his most recent Legend League Day log, and yes, that is a perfect 320. That means 8 plus 40 trophy attacks, 8 perfect 3-star attacks in Legend League for Exorcist, and sure enough, he is using the Royal Ghost. Now, interestingly enough, he's got a slightly different take on it than what I've seen previously, and this is killer. This is so much cooler than what I've been doing. Now, he has a haste spell, he's got 6 bat spells, and he's got this interesting, like, 3-stage attack here. So the first stage, obviously, the Royal Ghost's picking off the stuff on the outside, and then the second stage will be the heroes moving in, but, and it's a big but, watch how many Royal Ghosts he still has when he begins the second phase. Right there, he's got 16, he's got like half of his Royal Ghosts yet to deploy, but take a close look at the base and what is left as far as anti-bat matter, right? Okay, so it's basically Wizard Towers, the Town Hall, maybe the Eagle Artillery, and the multi-target Infernos, the only things that bats really need to worry about. Exorcist on his way in, dropping more Royal Ghosts and penetrating ever more deeply into this base with the heroes, and that means he takes down the Town Hall for the 2nd star, and there remains only, well, really 2 buildings that he has to worry about for the bats. That is the multi-target Inferno and the Wizard Tower. Watch the haste spell. This is my favorite part of this attack, and definitely something I am going to be trying live in my live streams as we do more Legend League attacks, as long as they don't nerf the Royal Ghost, which I hope they don't. I really hope they just leave it, let it be too strong for now, and let us play with it for a few more days at least. So the haste spell and the Royal Ghosts from that left-hand side are trying to get to the multi-target Inferno. Now it's funny because Exorcist is not going to be successful and is eventually going to give up on his quest to take out that multi-target Inferno before he starts the bat section. But as the bats move in, right here, there's the freeze spell, and that means, yes, the multi-target Inferno is gone. Then he's got the rage spell, another freeze on the Eagle, and the last freeze on the Wizard Tower. And now the bats are, they're just going crazy. They really are. And although the bottom Wizard Tower does thaw out, he's got nearly half a dozen Royal Ghosts remaining to help pick off the rest of these buildings. Here come the bats, and yes, they get within range of that Wizard Tower. They're in big trouble, and they go down. But again, lots of Royal Ghosts left, and surprisingly, super strong at the end of an attack, just like they are at the very beginning. And Exorcist shows how he is just demolishing Legend League opponents, both single target and multi-target Infernos alike. Final seconds of this raid, and of course, one of his 8 3-stars in Legend League today. And wait until you see the 3rd attack we show of his. Watch and see how many Royal Ghosts he will swag on that attack. He won't even deploy them. That is how strong this attack is when it is in the hands of a really good player. So here we go, a very typical Legend League base that you see over and over and over again, and a very common setup for the Teslas as well. So Exorcist starts out by pretty much picking off all of the outside buildings. Now, of course, he's not just going for percentage. He has specific structures in mind. He wants to get in and again work on every enemy of the bat spells. And speaking of enemies, don't forget about Peter's $17 face reveal coming to the channel when we hit 2 million subs. So do not forget to subscribe as soon as possible if you haven't already, and make sure you gently depress the like button, make it happy. Okay, so yeah, so Exorcist targeting the Wizard Towers, the multi-target Infernos, getting the CC troops out of the way. Also the Archer Queen, the heroes are extremely vulnerable to these Royal Ghosts, and you'll notice the CC can occasionally be an issue. Exorcist actually drew that Electro Dragon out to the edge of the base using one of the archers on a building that was outside of the range of those defenses. So in come the heroes again in this early second phase when he's still got 21 Royal Ghosts yet to deploy, and the heroes are going to beeline for that Town Hall with use of the Wall Wrecker. Here they come, so that means the Town Hall is going to be in big trouble. And this is actually an interesting raid, because watch closely, the P.E.K.K.A. and the Ice Golem combo do not get the Town Hall out of the way. The Archer Queen, the King, the Warden, they've all kind of gone a little bit haywire. They were supposed to go for the Town Hall, but they're not. And now, of course, Royal Ghosts and a haste spell right in there, getting down easily the single target Inferno rather, and then the Town Hall goes right afterwards. So I love this haste spell. It is so much fun to watch. We are definitely going to be looking for that in my own attacks. And then last stage is bats with more Royal Ghosts. Watch for the Royal Ghosts to come in and get to that last Wizard Tower that's just at the top left-hand corner of the screen. He's got enough freeze spells to deal with that Wizard Tower right in the middle, the one on the far left. It is going to go down to that Royal Ghost just in time before the bats get within range of it. So the bats have nothing else to worry about. They're going to get through that single target Inferno and the last air defense, and Exorcist probably could have swagged. It looks like half a dozen Royal Ghosts right here are not even yet. Oh, no, wait, he did swag him. He did swag him, look at that. He could have swagged even more, but he's got 6 Royal Ghosts that he didn't deploy. And wait, it gets worse. This is a base that can often give players a bit of a problem, an anti-2-star base with that Town Hall isolated in the center. But the problem with this base is that the multi-target Infernos are all relatively close to the edge of the base, and that is going to be the new huge weakness for Legend League bases right now. As long as the Royal Ghost is around, you're going to see everybody move away from these offset bases where the Town Hall is off to one side, because it's an absolute guaranteed loss, 2 and maybe 3 stars every single time. I haven't yet seen the meta completely change. I'm not getting crushed by Royal Ghosts yet, but if Supercell doesn't touch the Royal Ghost, and I figure we have at least 10 days, maybe 2 weeks left of the season for this, you're going to see the meta become Royal Ghosts. And I don't know. Personally, here's the thing. I don't think it's necessarily that bad of a thing. I think it's actually entertaining. It's fun. It really changes up the meta of the game, and it's exciting. It's a different way to attack, and you just have to remember, don't forget how to attack while you're doing this, because when the Royal Ghosts go, they will go, and they will be gone forever, or at least until next Halloween, when, oh man, I would love to see them come back. That'll make October my favorite month of every year for Clash of Clans, because these guys are hilarious, and Exorcist showing us a whole new twist with that outside haste spell. That is a lot of fun. Right in this attack, he used it to take down the Eagle Artillery, which was kind of deep into the base, and it's key, because remember, 12 seconds of that cloak for a Royal Ghost. If you've got that haste spell, it can get anywhere in just a few seconds and wipe out those big, important buildings in the core of a base. So this time, Exorcist uses a bat bomb, which is, remember, rage, freeze, and then the bats. The bats wipe out that multi-target Inferno. He's throwing a freeze spell over on an X-bow, which isn't even really needed. And yes, that's right. If you thought 6 swagged Royal Ghosts was a lot, check it out. This time it is 8. 8 Royal Ghosts never even deployed. This is ridiculous how strong this attack is in the hands of a really good player. So we can all learn from this. Is it game breaking? Well, you know, if everybody was a pro, I would say yes. But, you know, it does take a little bit of skill. Some people might argue with me, but I think it does take a little bit of precision and care to get this attack to work. Exorcist certainly having better results than I have, although I haven't done badly at this. Okay, so yesterday's Legend League, I had in 8 attacks, I had 4 3-stars. 4 3-stars, and yes, I know, I realize, go ahead and say it down in the comments. If Galadon can 3, the strat's OP, I know, and I would totally agree with you in this case specifically, okay? In this case, yes, the Royal Ghost and Bat Spells is OP. So 4 triples in Legend League yesterday, the day before I'm recording this episode, and as of right now in this moment, today's Legend League, I had done 1 attack off the air, 1 attack just on my own, and it was a 3-star. I've got 7 left, and I'm saving those 7 for tonight on Facebook Gaming, fb.gg/realgaladongaming. If you guys are not coming to my Facebook live streams, you're missing out on so much fun. We've got the dog cam, peanut butter jelly time, Galadon singing epic songs and busting out epic raps. Okay, maybe not that epic, but I do my best. A little Gala poetry, a little Gala philosophy, and the occasional Gala OP 3-star. So what are you guys doing not coming to the live streams? Why are you missing out? I feel bad for you, I really do. But okay, in the meantime, I feel a little bit bad for this defender because, yeah, we're easily gonna wipe him out right here. And yes, like I talked about, the edge of the village town hall is going to be a thing of the past quickly if you want to avoid getting tripled in Legend League. So again, notice 2 multi-target Infernos, and check out the top right there. Look at that right there. Oh, that feels so good. Something so rewarding of sending in, you ready for this? My very last Royal Ghost and having it take down that multi-target Inferno. So that leaves, again, really, so 2 Wizard Towers in the core, the Eagle Artillery, and another multi-target Inferno. So we just send in the heroes from this left-hand side. And watch, the Siege Machine's not going to do very well. In fact, it doesn't even get through a single wall. Everybody stalls out here. The Lava Hound pops, there goes the Siege Machine. But it doesn't matter, folks. It really doesn't matter. I even used the Rage spell over here on the heroes, doing it all wrong, but I've got 3 freezes and a single target Inferno over on the right-hand side, which I also could have easily taken out with another Royal Ghost. Instead, in come the bats, and as they move in, watch the Wizard Tower at the top of your screen, distracted at the bottom, frozen, along with the multi-target Inferno. Then a free spell on the top freezes all sorts of air targeting defenses, and this base has no chance. Absolutely no chance whatsoever. The final Wizard Tower is being distracted by the Barb King, and that means the bats will swoop in and annihilate that Wizard Tower and guarantee the 3-star. Another thing that you don't have to worry about as much with this attack is the time fail, simply because bats are crazy fast. Except for against storages, they just obliterate buildings in a matter of a fraction of a second, literally. And there you go. Another beautiful 3-star hashtag. Do not nerf the Royal Ghost. Let us have some seasonal troop fun. Thank you guys for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You are truly the hashtag Galafam. I appreciate every last one of you. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to people, animals, and easy on the planet. I'll see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon! Utterly ridiculous!